was my first time going last, I think. That one right there.
Boing, boing, boing.
What about texting?
That's not what I said at all.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Dance.
Stop. Yeah. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway! Towards you!
Yo, so listen. Don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So, I thought it might be sweet if we could, you know...
Aww.
I think we've done this one, yeah.
Spicy red baby's blushing.
do some crime stuff together.
No, it's similar.
Would you be into that? I mean, could you even handle that?
Yes! Of course you could, and would, and should!
It's concerning.
What kind of crime are you into these days?
Quick! Suggest the most and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and light treason.
Probably
No!
money.
Dinner and a movie. Only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson.
Next date idea.
Arson
yes.
and arson?
Oh, I was about to read it, sorry. I got it.
Sounds like my kind of night.
Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept.
Oh,
You
it's got a
smile demurely
sauce. Yeah.
as Damien pulls out your chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire.
Oh my god.
After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you.
Okay.
Ready to head out for more arson?
Heck yeah, you are! The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire! You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire!
Why is there so much fire?
Because it's arson.
I know, it's just so
And he
much.
likes fire.
You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow.
I'm gonna read like that.
It's the hottest date of all time in so many ways.
This is literally the narrator. That's it.
Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was was a more arson.
Oh, nice.
Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the so much arson?
That doesn't sound like English to me.
It doesn't, but it's because you
It's
said so much
Yeah,
arson.
it's probably from him saying it.
And it's arson! OMFG. This date was literal fire!
Lacey!
Oh my god.
But no, like actually literal fire. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Oh
You know what? I get into it.
That's really
You're
loud
right
though.
next to my ear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears.
Oh my gosh.
I have so many. You gain +2 creativity. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it.
Oh, bro! Thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself. It was really hard, you know. See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master! The exercise lord. The exorcist! But I've never tried exercising my brain. And in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know?
Just almost, not actually.
It's sort of 3 in 1, because it'll make me better at exorcism. And being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and kicked off sports teams.
That wasn't 3 things, or 1 thing. but you still have some ideas. Books are like weights for your brain, and heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy books. Let's brainstorm, by which I mean let's make a literal actual storm inside your brain.
What?
Sounds like one of them's gonna kill him. Well,
Actually makes him pretty smart. That'd be interesting.
Just go with this one, so smart, okay.
How's it smart?
I don't know.
oh, that makes total sense. Everyone always talks about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, do you even lift? And I'll say, yeah, books! And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like books for super smart people.
Finally, a use for all those phone books nobody uses anymore. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
I'm sad that that's actually true.
Yeah.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs and playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time, it paid off, so f*** it. You gained 2 money. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great sea monster, unholy terror, McCracken face, oh, Cthulhu. That's what we're sticking with.
Oh, Cthulhu. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that is Cthulhu. Has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go near her lair of fear for their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive.
Mm-hmm.
Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory. Whoa, I said that. For herself, you know? Just get her the letter. Yeah. There's something fishy about this request, but you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet. Dive into the sewer and swim there yourself.
Is that bold or what?
I don't know, but I'm going with this. With just a touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba driver to your school. You give him very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leaving out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits demur of your labor. Oh, you wonderful person! The letter reached great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCracken Face O Cthulhu with no problem. And she was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack. She said she would act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here. Yep, seems entirely legit. Great Aunt Sea Monster Unholy Terror McCracken Face O Cthulhu gained a crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gained 3 charm.
Oh my gosh, that's so much. Oh my god, I haven't seen her animation for this. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink.
Ooh.
You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained 2 boldness. Thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms.
It's probably Mamimi or Mamimi.
Yeah,
I don't know where the...
Polly's there too, doing her best to perfect the delicate art form the bathroom selfie. I am looking so good today. It's like a crime, and I should be arrested. But I can't post any of these devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient. That's right, a killer selfie sticker. But I've got so many, and they're all so good. Which one should I use? Dance monkey, which is probably fun. Another picture of your face. 2 faces is twice as nice. Probably dance monkey.
The other's probably charm.
I have a lot of fun though, so I really should do dance monkey. Yep. Oh my god, shut up! I love Dance Monkey! Dance Monkey, the monkey who dances, an international sensation! Are you telling me you have the official Dance Monkey Dance Team limited edition selfie sticker?
Is she crying? It looked like she was crying.
The one where you can see
Whoa.
Dance Monkey's entire red. Send it to me!
I don't
Send it
want
to me
to.
now! I'm gonna make him rub his in my face, cheek to cheek! You are delighted to finally find someone who is as into Dance Monkey
Hey,
as
that
you
makes
are.
sense.
You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Here we go. Oh no.
Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna get Polly. I didn't have enough interactions with her.
Oh, I wanted to click on her so badly.
Well, okay.
That'd be
you
weird if
have
you
the
clicked
stats
on her
for
and then
Polly.
still got her.
No. Okay. I was going for Damien, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damien.
Nope!
Yeah, I wonder why. It's strange.
Goes with yourself.
I mean, you can choose yourself.
That's
Wow.
all. That's all I need is just me.
Yeah.
Honestly, seriously.
It's
girl.
the me.
Go with yourself to the
Miranda.
entire time. You probably got Miranda, right?
There would be
Yeah.
no point.
It's gotta be like. And then I'll try Polly. Hopefully it works out.
Apparently, all characters will reject you if you don't have like.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? With you? You dumb. That's a great idea.
Gosh! I got rejected again!
Are you some kind of genius or
Oh
something?
my god.
You suck, Damien!
That was funny.
I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
I succeed with a man. I'm kidding.
I'm offended, so F you.
I'm kidding.
Read.
Prom night was crazy intense.
He also has nice autistic students though.
They both look nice. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fist fights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fist fight. You joined in and fought with him back to back. It was a super sexy choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't...
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. Oh wait.
This game. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wrong.
Hey, Scott.
Sure, why not? It sounds funny. There'll be so
What?
There'll be so much hard partying that it'll count as a workout.
I've already worked out a lot.
We've already like made out, so like if you didn't go to prom with me, I'd be really offended. Prom night was the best. She's so cute. Why can't she be one of the characters you can get that right?
I mean, you could.
The two of you got lost on your way to school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon.
Oh.
What the heck?
By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were tighter than ever. What happened in
Bonds or
that?
bonds?
What else was tight?
What happened in that dungeon?
Oh my
You
god.
learned a lot about Scott. It turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loves the sky and the stars. Aw, soft boy. He gives his own names to constellations, and if he knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday.
Aww, cute.
Now it's me.
That's wholesome.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom night? Yes!
Oh my god.
You seem like the kind of person that would have us both ending the night in the hospital. And that's the kind of unnecessary danger I like in my afterlife. Let's go! It's time to make some wild and poor life choices. Prom was wild.
She looks so weird.
But still not wild enough for the likes of you, so close to dawn. You decide to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. I can't believe
I like DK's dress. It's really cute.
And her eyes are just like, wow.
Aw.
They're also, you party with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him. He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. Then he joined you, and you all kept partying for another entire week, because that's how you roll.
Probably Dionysus to be honest.
Probably. Oh.
Oh wow, she was like extremely impressed with you. She didn't even. Wow.
Oh hell. Prom? Sure. How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, and then my serfs
Wait a minute, is this a secret minute?
My serfs cooked an omelet, and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole that address of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times. Then, it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and the address to the sea monster, who, by my calculations, will soon be hunting all of those unpolite peasants down. They rejected me, and I'm sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So, in a way, it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter, and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and in the end, isn't that what counts? Isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she has stolen from their funeral.
Oh my gosh.
I think this was the secret ending.
You're still troubled by the fact that kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful, merciless vendetta. That's really distracting, and it's still up there. So, you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies.
Oh my god, that had to have been the secret ending.
Okay.
That was the secret ending.
Most likely to be a good boy.
A party! I'm sorry. None of us failed that time. That was really good.
We thought Lacey did for a minute.
Yeah, for like...
I hate you, Damien.
I think I'm trying to figure out who had the overall a better skill set, and I think it might have been me.
You had a pretty solid skill set.
Except for boldness and creativity.
Yeah, and then,
I like
So that's pretty good.
my feet.
Alright.
I said feet. I meant legs.
Yay! Oh.
We never saw the coach.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly graduated from doing lots of... what? Who was...
I don't even know.
Wasta. And now she appears to hallucinating people and accesses their spirit animal. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom. Well, that's not really a job. She's grown into it. Alright, whatever. Which was actually kind of her job already. See? Sorry. Well, you don't see her complaining about it.
Wait, does that make me prince?
Your knight.
Oh, right.
Remember? Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. He's written a book about it. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom night have ended then. But there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Yeah.
The ending music's cute. I'm trying to see if there's any new, like...
There's my
Alright.
girl. Oh, there's a bear in the background.
I didn't notice that before.
She is so cute.
Yeah.
I
Aww.
love her flame hair.
I remember we actually had, like, a theme for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Liam is so... These look very similar, so we must not get a whole lot new. I like that one a lot, that's cute.
Yeah, a lot of things we saw.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
That one's a really cool shot.
Yeah.
That one's new.
No, I saw that one
We
last
saw that
time.
one last time.
Because I
Oh.
remember the tag on the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one I've seen too.
Is-
That one's... Yeah, we've seen that one.
So many shows inspired.
Flamethrower.
There's so much. It's... Wow, so alphabetical. That's... Is that it?
This is cute.
That one is cute.
Aw.
That's new. Oh, that's so cute!
Star of my
Oh.
night.
Lacey.
What?
I don't understand your obsession with her.
I don't
Fan
either.
art. Just
Hashtag
fan art,
threesome.
Oh, these look really good.
No one asked.
Wow.
You're a great supporter of fan art.
Yay, that was fun.
Yay!
Thinking DKOONGUU, I'm friends. I'm thinking DKOONGUU, I'm friends. I'm on top of the world because of you.